Morning. I'm here at Night Transportation in Indianapolis, Indiana. Came here to pick up a truck. Came to pick this truck up here. Pretty decent truck, but it has scratches all over it. About 400 something thousand miles on it. But yeah, you come here tonight in Indianapolis, Indiana, pick up a truck. The reason they're called Night is because you're going to spend the night. Because they don't get in any hurry whatsoever to get these trucks done, ready, out the door, nothing. This one right here, I had to get a hotel for the night because evidently I was incompetent and couldn't have the thing ready to go. I got here and it's set where it's warm, it's cold out. But I got here at about 5 o'clock and I had already been switched from one truck to this one because the original truck I came here to pick up, it wasn't ready. So they switched me at about 11 o'clock when I was already en route to Indianapolis, and they switched me over to this unit. And then I got here, I didn't procrastinate or drag ass or anything. I got here as soon as I could and picked up, or tried to pick up the truck at 5 o'clock. So, Night Transportation, they said that I couldn't pick up the truck because I didn't call 24 hours in advance. Now, you tell me, if I call 24 hours in advance, if I just got the VIN number at 11 a.m., how can I call 24 hours in advance? Because that's impossible. I'd have to not come, and then I had to call 24 hours in advance, and then I wouldn't be able to pick it up until the next day at 11 o'clock. Doesn't make any sense. So I walk into their shop, and this is what I see. There was a guy that looked like Hurley off of Lost. It looked just like Hurley, but with a stocking cap on. And I noticed that his shoes was clean, and he was sitting there eating a piece of candy. So I'm like, well, it's not a good sign, but, I'll roll with it. So then I told him, I said, I'm here to pick up a truck. He said, did you call 24 hours in advance? And I'm like, no, I didn't call 24 hours in advance. Just found out about it at 11. I said, you guys said it was ready. And then I get here, it's not ready because I had to call 24 hours in advance. Idiots. So then his manager, I saw his shoes. I'm a shoe looker, I guess. Hell, I don't know. Saw his shoes. He looked like he had cop shoes on. I'm like, oh, super. Cop shoes. Here he comes. Big, tall, cop-looking prick. He comes over here. He said, did you call 24 hours in advance? I'm like, nope. Just found out about it at 11. Told him the whole story. I said, because I had to take this truck because you didn't have the other one ready, in which I called 24 hours in advance for that truck, but you couldn't get that one ready 24 hours in advance. Oh, man. So then Cop and Hurley, they told me to come back the next day. So I call truck movers and talk to the dispatcher, told them what's up about Cop and Hurley, and they told me to go get a hotel for the night. And I told them, hey, I'm near the airport. It's going to be more than, $50, because I think every trucking company thinks all hotels are $50, which they're not. And they're like, oh, just go ahead and get a hotel, but don't make it like a couple $100 or $100. I go to the Ramada Inn. Ramada Inn came to like $80 or $90. And then I'm like, what the hell? I got AAA. I'm going to use that. Knock the price down to like $60. But needless to say, the whole point of this thing is if you ever come to pick up a truck in Indianapolis and you come to the night transportation, call 24 hours in advance and talk to Hurley. And Hurley's his real name is Chris, but I'm going to keep calling him Hurley. And basically, be prepared for a shitstorm. And their shop is poorly ran. I've picked up at Trans Am. Man, I don't even know all the places I picked up. All the major companies I picked up. And this is the only time I've ever ran into pair of morons that stuck to their guns about that 24-hour crap and was incompetent. And they didn't even really seriously have to go outside. They send a mechanic. So the mechanic goes outside, grabs the truck from a pile of trucks. Let me show you this. See this pile of trucks over here? All those are used units decommissioned to sell or send out or ship or what have you. All they gotta do is match the VIN number, walk over there with the key. If it doesn't start, they take and they either jump it or they take and replace the batteries. Replacing the batteries is about a 20-minute job. I could do the shit myself. There's a stack of batteries right over there, not even 200 feet away of the used batteries. So you run the used batteries 200 feet, throw them on the pallet, roll out with some new ones, slap them in. Bada bing, 30 minutes, you're gone. It doesn't take 24 hours. Wake up, night. Wake up.